Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Wednesday, April the 25th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, we've had a few of these commentaries before about DACA, and the DACA situation just got a little bit more complicated today because of a new opinion by a judge. I don't know exactly where the judge is, but it doesn't matter. But basically, the judge said that he didn't like the way that President Trump terminated the program, and he's basically given the Trump administration 90 days to come up with an explanation as to why it did what it did. And then he will consider in 90 days whether or not to restart the program. It's kind of a confusing opinion because I'm not exactly sure what program the judge is hoping will get restarted, given that DACA was never actually a law. It was never signed by the president or passed by the Congress. It also expired because it expired. It didn't expire because President Trump said, I'm killing it. It basically expired as it was supposed to on the anticipation, I suppose, that Hillary Clinton would be elected president of the United States and that she would then continue the program. You know, a lot of people are looking at this decision as a big victory for DACA and a big defeat for President Trump. I don't see it either way. I don't think it's a victory. I don't think it's a defeat. I think it's an opinion by a judge. And as we saw right here in Texas with SB 4, SB 4 passed the legislature here in Texas. It was signed by the governor, and then there was a challenge to the legality or constitutionality of it. It came from a judge in South Texas. The governor then went over that judge and went to a district court or the next level in the judicial institution, and there the governor in Texas won a decision 3-0 implementing SB 4. And the very same thing is going to happen here. A lot of these opinions that are coming out of different judges about DACA have not been appealed, and I think they will be. Now, my guess is that the Trump administration simply decided we're not going to fight these things in the courts for the time being, and we're going to let the Congress deal with it. The Congress has not decided what to do, or they're going back and forth, and we'll see what happens. But I think eventually, if these judges keep writing these opinions, I think it'll go to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court will decide the future of DACA. As I have said to many dreamers, the best place and the only place where you're going to resolve DACA is in the Congress. So if you really want to resolve DACA, what you have to do is get on the phone and call your Democrat representatives or the people in the Democratic Party and tell them to get in the room and negotiate DACA. You know, it makes no sense to wait till the next election because we really don't know what's going to happen in the next election. And even if the Democrats won the House, there's no guarantee that they're going to have 60 votes in the Senate. And then there's no guarantee they're going to be able to override a veto of President Trump. So the best chance for DACA to get done, and I would like to see something done about DACA. I think some of these young people, should be given the opportunity to stay in the United States. Not all of them, but a good number of them should be given the opportunity to stay, subject to obviously a background check and everything else that goes with it. And that's why I found President Trump's offer to be rather generous with respect to DACA. But the Democrats apparently are not interested in fixing the problem, just like they didn't fix it when they had majorities under President Obama. So where does DACA go from here? I don't know. I don't know where it goes, but I can tell you this. The people who are cheering this judge's decision as a great victory for DACA, I don't think they understand what this judge's decision really is. Even if the judge, as he threatens to do, threatens to restart the program, I'm not sure what program is going to get restarted because the program has already expired. It would have to be funded, forms would have to be created, and all of that would have to be done by Congress or by the Department of Justice, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. So the DACA situation gets more and more confusing, it seems like, all the time. And that's why, I think the Supreme Court needs to step up and say, okay, we're going to pick up the case of DACA and tell us one way or another whether you can do this by executive order. I think they will be saying that you cannot, but let's give the Supreme Court an opportunity to opine on something like this. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas. We have all of these over at YouTube. We have them on Twitter, and we have them on my blog. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.